Ah,
Showtime.
ah, showtime. There you go, Rodney Brown. There's your alarm right there. That lets you know it's about to go down today. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how we doing on this Monday evening? It's your boy Kstylz with might be the last kicking it with Kstylz in the current format that you're going to see this season. What?
You?
Yeah, me. Yeah,
You.
me. Yeah,
What Hogan do? You.
But it ain't gonna be the last of it. But as you see today, I'm your boy Kstylz, aka the Six Man, aka the Fat Man, and you. Who is this?
Oh, they call me. Well, hold on. You got to do it. You do it the best. The Lord of. Yeah.
The Lord of the Discord. The Twitch God.
That's me.
Yeah, Mr. J Rock for life. Yes, you see that.
What's up, y'all? What's up? I'm back. It's another Monday. We back. I like how we doing this. This is good right here. This is real good.
Yeah, I mean, we showing the people that we can talk telepathically through the screen at the same time.
Right.
Go this way with it as well.
Yep.
These motherfuckers looking at us crazy like, well, what the hell wrong with y'all? All right, man. But you know what we gotta do, J Rock? We gotta do the roll call because people are already coming in. I already see some laughing emojis.
Point them out. Who we got?
Point them out. We got Mr. Motivator, Jamarius 58, Atlanta Nation, Rodney Brown.
Oh.
Joseph Thornton, what's going on, man? I'm not finna rap the whole thing because if I was a rapper, I wouldn't be on here right now. But trust me.
No, you'll still be on here. You just give it a little bit more swag.
No, a little bit more swag. Yeah, just a little bit more.
Come on, Kstylz. Come on.
Hey, bro, you know me. You know me. We got Brian Peoples in the building. We got Mr. Cookie. We got ATM 534. We got Leo 123. Eric McDowell Jr. Michael Walker.
It's popping tonight. It's jumping.
Yeah, we got Lyrics Mom in here. We got Mr. Wallace Smith. We got Prove It. We got Millie Mills. Man, Ultra Shadow 97, DD, Big Mike. Shoot, I mean, there's a lot of people in here right now. Hey, we appreciate it, man. But
shouts out to y'all.
Hey, definitely. But before we get into this, I want, like I said, this is what we kind of call like the couple minute babble that we about to do here. And like I said, y'all make sure y'all share and thumbs up this stream today. Because like I said, we just had the last preseason game before the season start in a couple weeks.
It's in the books now.
It's about to be real now. So, you know what? Now I'm gonna save that for later. Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Because they, like I said, I ain't gonna bullshit these people's night tonight.
You know what they want to hear.
You know what they want to hear. They want to hear what we thought about the preseason finale. What did we feel about?
They already going crazy.
Oh, you think they already going crazy, man?
Oh yeah. I want to see what y'all think. Let us know in the chat.
So Mr. J Rock for life, man. I want to know, like I said, I know for me, I didn't get a chance to watch all of it. I probably missed like the last maybe 4 minutes of it because, yes, I had to go to work in the morning. What was your takes on this final preseason game as far as what storylines intrigued you most about the game?
Well, I'm not going to sugarcoat it anymore. I'm going to just get straight to it head first, diving in. I'm about to dive in like Trey Songz.
I'm about to dive in it.
Josh Rosen. I'm going to just say Josh Rosen. I know what everybody's thinking. Everybody's thinking like, oh man, he looked it real sharp. Oh yeah. I mean, that's what I kind of expected from Josh Rosen. So I wasn't really surprised, but I'm not gonna lie, man. Like he looked good in that uniform. I'm not gonna lie. Like he might be quarterback number 2, but the real reason why I'm really pumped about it is because we seen Arthur Smith kind of revive Ryan Tannehill's career. So it's like for him to pick up Josh Rosen, what could he possibly do for Josh Rosen's career now? So he looked it pretty good. I mean, I think he went like 5 for 5 for like a little bit, and then he started making crazy throws because he was pressured, but. He turned a lot of heads last night, so he kind of surprised a lot of people, and I'm sure everybody in the chat's feeling the same way. I mean, nothing against Felipe. I think Felipe was actually pretty sharper this game compared to his other 2 games. I didn't really see him use his legs much, because we already know his athletic ability, but him throwing the passes was pretty good. So. He did good. I mean, he threw over 50 yards, so that's good compared to the first 2 games. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he started off good. So I'm proud of Felipe as well. So I feel like a lot of it's gonna be interesting. Like we got cuts tomorrow. So but main storyline, Josh Rosen. I think he played pretty decent. He been in and out of teams, we already know. And I know a lot of people say, oh my God, Josh Rosen, the kid's 24 still. People don't realize that. It's only 24. So he got a lot to learn though, but hey, he threw a touchdown. So what you think?
Man, I'm gonna say it like this. And I think this is the one thing that we have to take in account of it is they basically what they did was they made the passes. They didn't force anything.
Yes.
And I think that's the main thing that we was looking for is we wanted to see if it was going to be one of those cases where they were going to try too hard. You know what I mean? Like try so hard where you make that dumb throw and it looks worse than what it really is.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, Josh Rosen, like I said, you can tell NFL experience. He has experience in this league, even though you would say, well, he didn't really have much starting time and stuff like that. But I'm gonna just say it like this: Jalen Mayfield and Drew Dahlman, like I said, this was the type of game that they needed. They needed to get their ass whooped out there. I'm just gonna keep it real on that one. Dahlman he's got a ways to go. That's not a bad thing because you already have a cemented start. It's not like a case where you expected Drew Dahlman to be your starter. But the offensive line really needed the reps as far as getting all their stuff out the way, getting all them jitters out the way. Because like I said, Dahlman was getting pushed around. Jalen Mayfield, you can tell he's still trying to figure out that left guard position, and he's trying to get the feet right.
Yes.
But like I said, this is why I say with preseason, this is where you get your fuck ups out the way. Like I said, you want these type of games for your young guys because now they got somewhere where they can build from.
Mm-hmm.
Now, like I said, despite all that, like I said, looking at Felipe Frankson, like you said, if you saw the command he had, I ain't gonna say command, but if you saw the throws that he made that weren't forced, you could tell the play calling from Arthur Smith and Dave Ragone is going to be key this year because they made a lot of play calls that involved a lot of short throws that had intermediate concepts, and if it was open, you could take a deep shot.
Yeah.
And that's what you want. That's what you want. You, like I said, you want 3-level passing. And like I said, Felipe did his thing. Josh Rosen did his thing. But remember, these were our second and third string offensive linemen, so we can't do too much panicking. Like I said, I would rather Drew Dahlman and Jalen Mayfield mess up in the preseason because if they get a chance to play in the regular season, you don't want them starting off trying to fuck up in the regular season.
Right.
But let's go ahead and get in a few of these comments in here before we get some more thoughts on the game as well. Like I said, we got folks. Like a lot of folks was kind of impressed with Josh Rosen. Like I said, and I know for me, I'm not really the biggest Josh Rosen fan.
That's a lot. That's for a lot of people in the chat.
That's
too.
for a
I'm sure
lot of
they agree.
people. Yeah, but like you said, and this is why we always say you might not be a fan of somebody, but like I said, watch a few games and watch what they can do so you can kind of, okay, maybe I like him a little bit better. Instead of just having it in your mind like, oh, I'm just not gonna like him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
You know, that's the problem where we have a lot of casual fans that are like that, where it's like, fuck them. Like no matter what. Like, nah, we don't do it like that. Yeah, because Wallace Smith here says for Rosen to only have a week to learn some of the offense he did well. You gotta put that into perspective.
I mean, you guys got to remember this is a first rounder, so it's not like he was completely terrible. I just think maybe some of the schemes and the coaches that he had, I think they gave up on him. I mean, look what happened in Arizona. I mean, they were so quickly to move on from him. They ended up drafting Kyler Murray the next year. So I feel like, I'm happy that he got another chance. He's still young. He's 24. Mm-hmm. So it's like he's still got a lot to learn. So us giving him an opportunity is really big.
And think about it like this. This may be just a one-stop gap for this guy to resurrect his career somewhere else. And that's the main thing you want to do.
Yep.
Let me see. Let's see what else see what people got. Like I say, everybody, Triple G said Rosen should be quarterback number 2. He's going to end up being quarterback number 2 because he has the NFL experience. Yep. You want the experience behind your starting quarterback because those are guys and prove it. Like I said, they're not going to cut Felipe neither.
He's a rookie. He's a rookie. He's still got a lot to learn.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be practice squad scout team for right now. But the thing about it is you need that experience behind the first quarterback because that's the guy that can kind of formulate with the coaches and see stuff that's different from the guy that's on the field right then and there. And that's where the communication between quarterback 1 and 2 comes through.
Yep.
Let's see. Hold on. I saw something here. Hold on. Let's see. Fred Butts here said, appreciate you. And like I said, appreciate everybody joining in already, man. Like I said, it's all love here, man.
Yep. Like, shouts out to the 133 people up in here.
Yeah, I know, right? Shoot.
It's a number of love right there. Salute to everybody.
Exactly. So Fred Butts here said Arthur Smith was holding back for the regular season. Hey, yeah, you could tell. You could tell. Like I said, the play calls were really vanilla. But it gave you a kind of a glimpse of what he can do. But it was very vanilla. Because if you saw the catch, and that's the next thing we're going to get on to, because I know everybody kind of went crazy over this Kyle Pitts catch that he had. But like I said, this is one thing I always say about preseason. I'm not going to goo-goo gaga over everything in the preseason. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to see concepts. I wanted to see what different things look. And as you saw with that Kyle Pitts catch, it was pretty much a crosser route behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's all it was.
That's all, yeah. And they set it up perfectly. So I was about to say, J Rock, this would be my question for you and also here in the chat. So since the preseason, so how do you feel about the Falcons preseason as far as the coaching aspect of it? Because that's the main thing we was looking for more so is the coaching aspect.
You know what I completely forgot? I'm over here looking at next week, like, damn, we got another. No, we don't got another preseason game. So I was hoping to see like more shit, right? So they cut it down to 3 because watching football, you're so used to seeing 4. But I
Right.
think with these, once again, these 3 games based on what I watched, I feel like game 1 against Tennessee, you got a lot of what the defense could look like one game.
Right.
And then, throughout the game, it started to, that was his only game 1. And then, of course, the offense was looking kind of shaky. Not really trying to point fingers at AJ McCarron, but I felt like he couldn't really flow with the offense. I don't know if that has anything to do with the lineman or miscommunication or whatever. I mean, hell, we saw miscues last night when Rosen fumbled the snap. So it happens. So it's better to get all this stuff out now, because when the regular season starts, it's like, hey, look, you gotta clean this up. So game 1, I felt like we saw a lot of Dean Pease, because Dean Pease has been he's been like hiding, and then you got a glimpse of what his offense looked like. I mean, what his defense looked like in the first game. And then the second game, I feel like the offense started to click, but of course the injury to AJ kind of like slowed the pace down a little bit. And then Felipe got called up, and it's like, okay, Felipe, you gotta do what you gotta do. So I feel like the running game started to click towards like the second half, and they started to fight a little bit more. The defense for the second game, I felt like it was just base. It wasn't really anything. It was hardly any blitzes. Like last week's show, I was on here and I was saying it wasn't really that many blitzes that he did as much as he did in the first preseason game from Dean Pease. It was more just like regular base. He's like, okay, I'm gonna see what you guys can do with just no blitzes, just regular, man, or it was just regular. People will say vanilla, sure, that's fine. The third game last night was the offense was clicking. I felt like it was pretty even balance. That's what made the score kind of what was it, 19-10. I know everyone's like, oh man, all we got is 3 points. We always start off with 3 points, and then all of a sudden, the offense starts to have, slow starts, but then we start to click. So I think last night was a bit of a balance, which I expect the regular season to be the same thing. I don't really have anything bad to say. It's just everything's a big learning curve as far as the whole team. Like, we needed this last year. I mean, you see, last year we didn't have no preseason games, so this is special for us to even have one. This is what this is for, to make cuts and all this other stuff. Now, last year we didn't have none of that. AJ Terrell, all them guys went head first into that week 1 game against Seattle. They didn't have none of that stuff. So this is good. I feel like this is a work in progress. It's still a lot of stuff that the rookies need to learn, Josh Rosen and everybody else. I think we're going to be just fine. I'm just ready for week 1 now, because I feel like we saw nothing but our second string and our third strings. Yeah, they're improving, but then again, it's a big learning curve. So week 1 is about 2 weeks away, week and a half away. Mm-hmm. We got Philly coming in the building, so it's gonna look different. I think we're gonna be okay though. I feel like it's not gonna be too vanilla. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna give up too much in preseason. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I feel like it's gonna gel together. It's gonna take more than just week 1, you guys. So don't panic too much. It's like for all y'all that was hopping on week 1 in preseason, was like, oh man, we ain't got no quarterback. No, like relax. I know everybody was like scratching their head, like, oh God, AJ McCarron and Felipe Franks. Oh God, what are we gonna do? But pump the brakes. We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Sometimes this is the last and final thing I'm gonna say about this upcoming season. I feel like some games the defense is gonna win us games. Sometimes the offense is gonna win us games. It's gonna be balanced. It's gonna be real balanced. We should have been balanced for the past 2-3 years. It's always been one-sided. The offense, the offense, the offense. Nobody has said nothing about Atlanta's defense ever. That's going to change this season. I guarantee it. What Charles Barkley say? Guarantee. Watch.
Shit. You can damn guarantee that. Hell, defense, like I said, defense been last in the league for the last 3 years. We can't do no worse than go up from where we were.
Nah, we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like they used this preseason. It wasn't so much more about the starters. You wanted to build the confidence of the backups. I think that's what they really was going for more than anything. I mean, like I said, I know a lot of people were kind of disappointed we didn't see a lot of the starters. And like I said, I'm kind of one of those. I wish I'd have seen a little bit more of the starters. But if you look at some of the stuff that was going around the league, like with J.K. Dobbs getting hurt, Carl Lawson getting hurt, you got these like guys that are expected to be like these big impact players for these other teams. Even the Jalen Waddle thing against Miami was kind of a scare.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to take that chance as far as with the starters. But the thing what they wanted to do was I feel like they wanted to build confidence for the backups. They want the backups to get the reps.
I agree with that. They need it. Hell, they need it. There was some people last year that we drafted that didn't get none of this. AJ Terrell didn't get none of that.
Exactly. But hey, shout out to Jew Talk Sports in the damn chat. Like I said, I know y'all probably already done show him some love, but show him some damn love. And also, I want to see some red and black and where you're representing. I know we say it every week, but goddamn it, hey, did let the folks know where you're coming from. You know how we do. But from this from this game too, what was some of the downfalls that you saw from this game where it was like, what the hell was that? What did you feel?
You talking about last night's game or just the whole preseason overall?
Well, we're gonna use this game because this is the main. We're gonna use this game. Like, what did you see from this game where it was like, that wasn't a good idea, or that was one of, nah, that wasn't it. Because I can tell you where this wasn't it. Actually, Since it's the beginning of the damn season, I'm gonna go ahead and we finna start it up this year. We actually had a powder toast moment. We had a powder toast moment.
Oh man.
In this game. And if y'all don't know who the powder toast award goes to for this game, it was Kobe Jones. Bro, what the hell was that? I understand he was happy that he got the pick. Dude, you gotta hold that ball, bro. they literally said he was holding the ball like it was a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
That was powder toast. And then you gave it back to him. Like, dude, no. See, that's how you get your ass cut around here. Because that is the little small things we always talk about as far as what wins games and what lose games is. If you got an interception like that, the first thing, like I said, I understand you want to make the play and want to get the touchdown and just be the hero. But sometimes that little thing as far as securing the ball is the biggest difference between you making a play for your team and costing your team. And wait a minute, hold on. Before we finish the thing, hold on. Wait a minute. Is somebody here that might want to chime in? Hey, J-Rock, who is that want to chime in?
I don't know. You tell me, man. I don't know.
Who wants to chime in? Bro,
I don't know. I don't know. You gonna have to tell me. I don't know.
Wait a minute. 3. Hey.
Oh, snap. Yo, where have you been?
Mike,
oh
what's up, man?
Where have you been?
Bruh.
Yes, I'm looking
Yeah,
down.
You want to know the truth?
What's up?
I pulled a Kstylz.
Nah. Yeah. So your computer got fucked up too.
I'm about to say, talk about it. Talk about it.
No, I pulled a Kstylz, but nobody called me.
Oh Lord.
Oh, you overslept.
Oh Lord.
He
Lord have mercy.
understand it. He'll catch all
I
this.
know what you're talking about. God damn it. I thought somebody already had you. Hey. God damn it.
No. I pulled a Kstylz, bro. I fell straight to sleep, bro. I had a long ass day. And I fell asleep and I woke up 30 minutes.
Hey man, hey, it's all good, man. Shoot. We try
It's better late than never.
We tried to hold it down for you, man. We tried to hold it down for you.
I appreciate it, bro. I had a long couple of days. Just trying to get everything together for the season, bro. Like, yeah. So it's hard for me to sleep anyway. So me getting to sleep is unusual.
Hey, you know what they say? Sometimes, boy, that sleep be like the greatest thing in the world, boy. When you don't get enough.
Yeah, everybody know me and sleep is something that's hard to come by. So, hey, man, yeah, I almost my ass didn't wake up, but I guess my internal clock told me something wasn't right. And I was like, okay, it's time to get your ass up, bro.
Hey man. Hey, I do it all the time, hey. So I got to deal with those consequences of my damn self. So hey, it's all good, man.
So Kstylz, you had your little disappointment. I think my disappointment was that first drive when we were doing so good. I think they got penalized and they had 1st and 20. And I believe they had a 3rd down conversion to make, and our guys collided. I'm like, how did that happen? How did y'all run into each other? Does anybody remember that play?
I do. I don't think the DB, I don't know who, it may have been Fabian, but he kind of ran into Harmon.
Yeah.
I believe it was Fabian. But I do remember it was a pick. It was a natural pick pay from the offense, but the communication was off, and that's something that that's something that I was focused on, is the communication during the game in preseason. So, hey man, I still like I said, I like what I saw. I love what I saw, honestly. Like, I know a lot of people are upset about whether or not Matt Ryan played. I said before, to hell with Matt Ryan, but we're talking about to hell with Matt Ryan in a good way, not where you motherfuckers were looking up like that, like Mike.
They were gonna be looking like, what? He done converted to the dark side.
So Matt Ryan's gonna be all right. Matt Ryan is gonna be all right, and I know you guys have probably gotten into it already, but I will just say this real quick, that I'm absolutely ecstatic about the quarterbacks. I love what I saw from Felipe. And a lot of people just go, they're not. But I saw growth. I saw a quarterback that his internal clock slowed down. He did not make the stupid mistakes by rushing throws. He's still a little fast as far as his his internal clock is concerned for a young guy. It's still a little bit fast. You still want to slow him down, but when you see him playing with guys like, I was most impressed with the play that he threw to Kyle Pitts. It was his style of play, and then Mr. Pitts turned that son of a gun up.
You see how many dudes had to take that guy down?
That's a big motherfucker.
Even thinking about it. I just gotta
hold on. Before you do that, boy, let's hit this $5 super chat right here.
Okay.
Holla. Mr.
Holla.
Johnson said the 1975 defense is coming back. Shit, it ain't gotta be 1975. It just gotta be better than last year.
Shit,
which is
better
not
than ever
hard.
we had.
Right.
But yeah. Go ahead, Mike. I just want to pop. Just want to
Yeah.
right quick.
But Kyle Pitts, man, he literally took a flat route for 20 yards. I've been telling y'all for quite some time, Julio has been our tight end, so to speak, of this offense for quite some time. He has not been our wide receiver. The wide receiver is his position, but what he's been running tight end routes. That dig route is something that tight ends run. Those post routes, those seam routes, is something that Julio runs. He's been running those routes for quite some time. And what we're seeing is Kyle Pitts, who is more of a tight end. All right, he is pretty much a tight end. He's just picking off what Julio was running. And that's why Matt Ryan and Julio have been one of the greatest duos in the history of the game, because Julio is essentially running those tight end routes. We saw, Michael Thomas. This is the reason why you got Michael Thomas. This is the reason why you got tight ends like Travis Kelce. Those guys run those dig routes and they run those seam routes. And that's what Julio was making his money up. But he was making his money in a slightly different way. His ability to run after the catch. So what Julio is, he's been running tight end routes at the wide receiver position. And now we got more of a tight end to run those routes. And he can take the physical punishment that Julio wasn't. Not to say he can't take it, but, over time at 30 years old,
that takes its toll on your body.
All right, Mike, I was about to say, since you came in, I got a question for you. And like I said, this is your question. How did you feel about, and we talked about this in the chat, Drew Dahlman, Jalen Mayfield, kind of getting that rookie to veteran work they got yesterday?
Whew. I actually like the third string center better. I don't like what I saw from Dahlman. I don't think he's physically ready. I think he needs to get. I think he needs to get in the weight room, because his ass was getting tossed around like he was goddamn a Chucky dog. You know that scene when they was slaying Chucky ass all across the room. That's how he was get. He was getting that slow, but from coast to coast.
Oh man,
I don't like that. I think it's a technique issue. Because they're getting under his pass and he's just not quick enough. That's one thing about Alex Mack. Alex Mack wasn't the strongest, but he was quick enough to beat you to the punch. And that's something that he hasn't learned yet in that time. And offensive lineman is not so much, are these guys strong enough? I do believe he's strong enough, but he's going to have to get that timing. You don't get that timing right, he's going to end up like Peter Kunz. But that timing for Drew Dahlman has to get better. Like I said, they're getting under his pads. They're getting under him, and he can't recover because, one, he's the center, and two, I honestly just don't think he's quick enough at this point in time. It just has to be the adjustments. I don't know how the hell you say his name, but the Straffa, whatever the hell his name is, the backup center. I don't know how.
Skofalov, whatever the
Skofalov, yeah. I actually like him better as the backup. I do not like, at this point in time, Drew Dahlman. I think he may be a year or a few months, away from taking that backup position.
I kind of feel like with Drew Dahlman is kind of like more so, like we always say, everybody doesn't pick up the game as fast as everybody else.
Yeah.
So that's what it kind of looked like to me, is like he's still trying to pick the game up. And like I said, you got them grown ass defensive tackles, so that's what intimidates them.
Right. I think that's what it is mostly.
So it's not. So for a lot of people, it's not so much that he's not a bad center. It's just like I said, as of right now, like I said, with the competition environment that they're putting out here, Dahlman probably gonna end up being the third center. Or like slash guard or something like that till he's able to pick it up. I'm going to get some of these comments, man, because they, like I said, as you see, they really piling in today, and I appreciate every last one of them.
Y'all go and hit that button, man. Kstylz, man. I'm about 15 away from 6K last time I saw. But hey, man, I please hit us up in the Discord, man. We have a crew of people in there that we just chat. You don't have to be a Falcons fan to join our Discord.
Just be a fan of us.
Just be a fan. Talk all sports. We don't talk just Falcons football. We talk about everything.
Exactly.
Drop that in the chat, so y'all look out for that.
Tavon Turner said, "Call David DeCastro. Get that man some help."
That's Steelers right guard, right?
That left guard.
Left guard.
Like I said, if that's one of those cases where if they feel like that's the thing, we don't even know who really got that left guard spot. But that's kind of late to be bringing in a guy that's a veteran like that. You especially wanted, if you was gonna bring in DeCastro, you would at least brought him in before the last preseason game. But it'd be an opportunity. They might still pull it because like I said, that left guard spot has been kind of like a glaring hole in this offense for the last 4 or 5 years. But we'll see how they do it though. Everything ain't a damn guarantee.
Right. But that's what we're telling people. Like that's what we're telling people about having patience with preseason, because it's not always about the starters. We're so focused on the starters playing, but this is essentially what we're talking about with Dahlman. What's it, Keon Smith? I love what I saw from Willie Beavers. I think Beavers is a lot better than I thought he would be. He's really picking it up at tackle, which is insane because we always talk about we got to get these big time, we got to draft these guys in the first, second, third round, and we seem to always find that one or two guys, whether it's in undrafted free agent or get these guys, off the free agent mark. It's always it's just, for me, offensive linemen are just, it comes down to chemistry, man. That's the number one thing for me. You can be drafted anywhere, you can be undrafted, you can be free agents. Like we got Harvey Dahl. I think Harvey Dahl was like I'm not sure even.
I don't think he was drafted. I don't think he was drafted.
I thought we got him from the Rams.
I think he left. We made that. That may be right. But I do remember him being a free agent. I do remember that.
Right.
Yeah.
But
you might be right.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to look at that as well. I'm not even sure, but I know. That's the kind of mentality that you needed for your offensive line, as we most know we've been missing that for a while. But don't worry about that. That's my nephew going crazy in the background. So
I couldn't even hear him.
Okay, good. That means this microphone is the shit then. Marquise Riley.
I got the same one.
Exactly. Marquise Riley said, "I'm glad folks say Kaminsky has to step up. He's another one that's pretty much a project at this point. I don't think he needs to go because we haven't really seen much of him. For what I've seen from him is he's a guy that has he's a guy that got a motor, but they're not gonna take a chance on getting rid of him.
Yeah, he's a big guy. I think he's like what, 6'8"?
Was about
No. I'm sorry. He's about 6'6" or 6'5".
About 6'5", 283.
You know what's so crazy, to be honest with y'all? This might be a fact. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he might be the tallest dude on our damn team.
Outside of Kyle Pitts. No,
Yeah.
Felipe Franks is the tallest. I know Felipe is the tallest guy on the team.
Yeah, Felipe. I think Felipe is like 6'6".
Yeah, he like 6'7", 6'8".
Mm-hmm.
I think Comiskey is the tallest. Somebody look that up.
He could be.
Hold on. Since Aurelius want to say it, I'm gonna be like this. Hey, Aurelius, come on down. Price is right.
That's funny as hell.
Come on
Price
down.
is right.
But I kind of want to get into the next topic tonight too. And as we know, as you see on the screen, roll to the final 53. There's a lot of cuts that need to be made until tomorrow.
Yeah, they're gonna have to get done.
I want to know people that's here in the chat, as well as Mike and J-Rock here, like, what cuts? Because as we know from like Asia Green, she came in here, she gave a couple names. As we know, Chris Rowland got cut today. We know Eli Noku and Kobe Jones got cut, which I'm not surprised after that botched ass interception. Yeah,
I botched that Keon Sanders impression. That's what they was. That's what I call it. I said, this boy here semi-high stepping, and he at the 30-yard line. Bro, what is going on in your head?
That wasn't Deion Sanders right there. That was Frank Sanders.
When they in the real prime time.
Exactly.
Boy, yeah, I don't know what he like. Hey, bro, it started holding it with one hand like Michael Vick or something. Like, bro,
yeah, I'm about to say he would run that thing like Vic, and it got knocked out his hand like Vic did too. So
yeah, he sure did. I was like, oh man.
So yeah, you cut, bro. You know that's not the way they teach you to hold the ball.
Hell nah, boy. That's why I was saying, man, is where we always say the intricate details, the small things. That's one of the small things you have. Ball security after you make a play. Like I said, ain't no way in hell that if you get some type of interception like that, you sitting around here holding the ball like ain't nobody finna come behind you. The mother punched it out your hand and got the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be aware of that type of stuff, like how to carry the ball. And I know they teach you how to carry the damn ball. Not like that though. He running like he running with a Gatorade in his hand.
Look. You hold the ball like this under the armpit pit. You ain't got nobody that's gonna hit it underneath you. You run. If you don't get the touchdown, fuck it. You giving good field position for your offense. But when your ass is running like this, and mother knock it out your hand.
Shoot. Yeah, or like, you know what I'm saying? Just like, you know, like Kstylz did, like cuff it and then shit, even put another lock on there.
Shit, hell yeah. Hey, look, you be running around here like you be running around here like you stole a TV or something like.
Exactly. Just lock that thing up. That's it.
You be like, boy, I be running that shit with both. Boy, I have a leg on it too. Be like, shit, I'll be hopping on long trying to get that.
And look, especially if you know you're not that damn fast. Come on now. Like, yeah, we see Dion do it. Dion run it like this sometimes, and sometimes he'll run it like this, but he got the speed. So it's like he be going with it.
Right. Like I said.
One thing people don't realize with Dion was always looking sideways, looking behind him. He could like that's what Dion did. Like that's like you can look at Devin Hester the same way. They was always looking different ways. You can't just have your one, eye on one side. And he was just only looking, and his field of vision. And that's something, as a football player, you got to learn how to field players. I don't think that's probably come from his inexperience running with the ball, but like still, you can't be carrying the ball. And that's where the small intricate details come in. The fact that is you can't be holding the ball like that when you don't have a lot of experience. Like you better hold that on your armpits or
that's
on
another
your
way
shirt
to
or something. So nobody grab it.
See, he been watching too many Soldier Boy bird walk videos.
Right.
That's why he fumbled. Why me hit that bird walk? Why me hit that bird walk? Get that shit out of here.
Hell nah.
That's what that was.
Yeah, man, why me hit
that bird walk? Why me hit that bird walk?
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, that bird walk got your ass cut out of Atlanta because of that shit. But like I said, that's the thing they looking for. They're looking for guys that are smart football players. That wasn't a smart football play. It's what it is. But
why me hit that bird walk? Damn, why you got that shit about it?
Why me hit that bird? That's what we're like. Why me hit that bird? The motherfucker trying to hit Crump. That motherfucker was playing NFL. He was playing NFL Street, but he was like
hell no.
Yeah. Hey, like I said, got a crunk teenager up in here. This motherfucker acting crazy right now.
Oh God, he really
got that kick the fuck out. That's what happened.
Get your ass out of
here. But yeah. But yeah, like I said, that's what football intelligence is. It's not always the greatest plays. It's all about making the little plays. Kobe Jones, I'm sorry. If Dwayne Johnson, your ass almost got your ass, you still gonna get cut.
Ooh, boy.
Boy, ain't no way in hell. I'm about to throw my damn phone at the TV if he would have lost that fumble.
Boy. Yeah. You can't that can't happen, man.
Look at this comment. Arthur Smith was pissed about that second INT fumble.
Yeah.
That motherfucker hit that bird. He hit that bird walk too and got that bitch poked out as well. Like, God damn. I can't let them go grocery shopping, boy. They dropping all the damn food.
You ain't touching this plate.
Exactly.
Your comes ass over there. Okay, don't touch nothing.
Is there any other you guys see us doing?
As far as what?
Like anybody else? So we need to get down to 50. Is there like any other cuts that you guys probably would have an idea like who could be the next one?
Probably Kendall Sheffield.
I can see Sheffield or a potential trade. Somebody's going to be available, whether it's being cut or available for trade. I think that's what most teams are waiting on to see if someone is going to be open. Since someone is a veteran is going to be cut at this point in time, I could definitely see that Sheffield is just going to be traded. For some reason, I just don't see anyone talking about him, and that's not a good sign. Like they have not mentioned his name outside. He's not practicing again. Like nobody's mentioned him. Like I hear Frank Darby, and Frank Darby is a rookie, and that's not a good thing when you've been in the league 3 years and nobody's even mentioned you or whatsoever. Like nobody on the defensive side that mentioned him at all. So that's not good for Kevin Sheffield, which is crazy because I think he has talent, but availability is the best ability.
Right. It's a tough call. I mean, I think Green may be the next one. I've seen a lot of drop passes from Green.
Oh my gosh, why do you say that? Oof.
You talking about Green or you talking about Tajay Sharp?
Green.
Green had a lot of drop passes. I definitely saw that.
Yeah, that's gonna be the unfortunate one as well. I was about to say, I don't be surprised if you see between Olamide Zaccheaus or Christian Blake. I think one of those two gonna get cut.
Yeah,
That's
I
gonna be
definitely.
surprising too. And I was really surprised about he was my favorite draft, which I was expecting us to draft him and we did, but I saw a little bit of Anthony Nunn yesterday, the guy from
Oh yeah,
Buffalo.
oh yeah. I love, I
And if you
love,
guys
I
don't
love,
know who that guy is,
I love,
you
I
might need
love,
to look
I
at some
love Nunn.
highlights on that guy. And he caught a
He,
ball yesterday, so I was happy for him.
yeah, he's basically Hines Ward. That's basically what his kind of style is. Is he's not fast. He's not really that big,
No, he's not big at all. I think
but
he's just real shifty.
he just does whatever. But like I said, I know he probably gonna get cut. But yeah, like I said, I'll be on the lookout for Christian Blake or Olamide Zaccheaus, only because if he's gonna be one to use a lot of these tight ends like he want to, you can't have that many receivers on the team.
Right. That's huge.
Right. Somebody said Huntley. Skyborn said Huntley might get cut and Foreman stays. Ain't no way in hell. It ain't gonna happen.
No.
Ain't gonna
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Caleb, they love Caleb Huntley too much. Now, if
I love
Olsen gets cut, I wouldn't be surprised. But
I think we're gonna keep all our running backs. I don't see them losing any other
I
running
was
backs
about to say that. I don't really see any running backs getting cut, to be honest. Like I really
because we
don't.
need that type of rotation. We need it.
Like I
I would
like what I
say
saw from Foreman. I like what I saw from Allison, especially Caleb Huntley. Like I like what I saw from all the running backs. So I don't think we'll cut any running back. But if Allison or Huntley end up being cut, I wouldn't cry about it because I believe that Mike Davis is going to be a hell of a back for us anyway. But what I'm saying? Like I don't doubt that whatsoever.
I think we'll be fine. That's our lowest depth right there, and we don't want the whole load to be on Mike Davis. We kind of want to mix it up because a lot of running backs are unique in their own way. So
right.
Yo, I thought about something. I saw something. I don't know if somebody said it, but I thought about something. This might kind of weird y'all out even say this, but I think Arthur Smith may have invented a position. You ever played fantasy football and there's this one position called
you talking about the flex position?
The flex position. And I say that because of Cordero Patterson.
Yeah.
I say that with Cordero Patterson because he's essentially positionless. Like he's a receiver, he's a running back. Like he's both. So you don't know from game to game where he's going to come from or line. And again, we know you got guys like Avery Williams, and Avery Williams is a guy that played DB. He's a returner, and he has the stature to even play running back. So it's I slick think that Arthur Smith has, kind of created a position in football, and it's new football, not overall. But I think he uses those players like a flex position in fantasy football.
I mean, if you actually look at that ideology, that's Kyle Pitts too.
Yeah.
Even though he'll be listed as probably the tight end too. But if you actually look at how possibly they'll use him, he's basically gonna be Cordero Patterson too. He's basically gonna be
Yep.
the
Whew.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So I'm about to say, if you want to know a surprise cut that I might think that might have, I say I highly doubt that it'll happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does. Might
We
be
got
Dante. It might be Dante Fowler, especially with AO goddamn stepping up the way they want
Well,
to keep AO.
the money is I doubt that because money issues. Like I like they would have to really find a way to get some extra money because like that's the reason why because he kind of restructured his deals. Like and when you restructure like that's the only way I say. But I do understand where you come from. He could definitely lose some snaps because that goddamn Ogum Daisy, whoo, Lord Jesus.
Hey,
That
told you so. I told you so. But it's not just Ogun Deji, it's Michael Walker.
he was all over the damn field yesterday.
God damn.
That one was a middle linebacker. He looked like he was playing some safety. That he was like on both sides of the line.
Yeah,
I was like,
I feel like he's gonna be used as a hybrid. He's gonna be pretty much everywhere. But that's when we were always talking about like it's gonna create some confusion because if you have Michael Walker, Dion, and Foyer, who in the hell has the Mike?
yeah, because you don't know. Because every one of them have Mike abilities.
I know y'all see in the comments somebody named
I see it.
The Oakland Raiders said the Falcons is a sorry team. But your team is in Vegas, so what the fuck is you talking about?
Man, your team ain't even your team. They belong to another state. Get out of here. Another Damn.
They said motherfucking citizens didn't even want to pay the goddamn keep the team in Oakland. They said shit, fuck, we moving to Vegas.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm not even gonna bring up old stuff. But everybody know what happens to the Oakland Raiders last year when they came down here. Next.
43-7.
No, don't even do it for him, Case. He can go find it for himself.
No, I was gonna talk about that bowl cut that what was it? Mark Davis had got. He got that Hitler bowl haircut.
Wow, yeah. Wow, yeah.
See why they got their whoop 43-6.
Y'all literally bad news bears of football. You got enough damn nerd to try to clown and troll somebody. How you gonna trade a man and then ask for him back? Like, what the hell? Y'all trade him and then like, okay, you want to come back now?
You're supposed to read the actual term that you should have said was they basically told Khalil Mack is hey big head. Hey big head.
And then got the nerve to say, "Oh, we ain't got no pass rusher." Well, no, you just traded your best pass rusher.
Then you got Clinton Farrell, whatever the fuck his name is, and everybody damn forgot about that one.
Yeah, I oh my god, I forgot. I thought it was a terrible pick to begin with, but it's looking even crazier now. My God.
Didn't they trade up for that man too?
No, I don't think they
traded. I think he was destined to be the second round, and they got him. I don't know what they got. I think they might got him in the first round. Yeah.
No, yeah, they got him in the first round, but they had somebody else too that they got.
I think it was like 4th or 5th overall or something. Boy, but like I said, that's a good thing because unless you know football season is upon us.
Yep, sure is. Damn. The wait is pretty much over.
Yeah, like I said, it's time to put up or shut up. Like I said, and this is what this is all about. Because I know these got some of these folks be looking like, I can't wait for Matt Ryan to fuck up so we can talk shit to AFN. That's how they looking like, yeah.
They've been wanting to talk shit ever since we never drafted a quarterback. They're like, okay, we're going to get him next time. We're going to get him next time. No.
Exactly.
I wouldn't suggest you guys even think about trying to troll us because, look, that'll be the last thing you ever do. All right? I can guarantee you that. I'm not one to be trolled. Y'all know I eat y'all ass alive. I'll do a whole 2-hour rant on your ass, okay? I guarantee I have your ass in the corner crying.
Always.
Mike said I'm crazy. I can't believe it. All I said I wanted, all I wanted was Steve. All I wanted was, I just wanted a quarterback. Snot coming down, you know, the snot down, the eyes out.
Hold up. I'm gonna say his name one final time, and after that, you don't get no more shine from any of us. You Oakland Raiders fans said the Raiders will beat the Falcons this year. I want you to think about it for 5 seconds because we played y'all last year. What makes you think we're gonna play you again? That's all the shine that you're gonna get from me. I'm done.
All you gotta do is do this. Well, nigga.
That's all I gotta say to him. I'm done. I'm done seeing this name.
Hey, look, I'm about to say he sound like the Migos talking football. The hell, they don't even know who the fuck they playing. They talk about they want another quarterback. I know y'all heard about that. They talk about we need another quarterback, but they asked him how you feel about this season. They like, who the fuck we playing this year?
Yeah.
I'm about to say, you better go to Tennessee where damn Julio is so y'all can go ahead and lose earrings and lakes and shit.
Oh, my gosh.
That man said earrings and lakes.
Hey, Mike, you got a debate here. I think we can all debate here. Here you go.
No. Mike, for once, do not entertain him. Just do a meme mug or something. Do the eyes or something.
Hey, look, I was about to say this would be one of those cases where I think Joshua McClure would need to be online to kind of explain his case because, like I said, we can have people here talking shit in the chat and stuff, but we might do something a little different. So if people want to challenge Mike, you got to get on camera with him.
Trust me, you don't want to go 1-on-1 with the great one. Trust, I will. Like I said, you think it's a joke? I will look.
Only thing I say is we love it. It's all good with him and stuff like that, but he got as many playoff appearances as Chris Miller, and we know we don't like Chris Miller. So I don't know about that.
I know somebody trolling. They're just trying to get a reaction out of Mike. That's all they want.
Yeah.
That's all they want. Well, y'all ain't getting it tonight.
Yeah, we on the phone. Hey, look, Mike, we doing this. Feng Shui.
I'm about to throw my damn Julio. I'm about to tell my
fire.
Oh boy, I'm about to go drain those on your ass, boy.
But nah, but like I said, that Joshua McClure, he's usually cool. He
that's just too easy. That right there is just too easy. That's way too easy. That
is too easy. Look, only thing I say is people saying everything about Matt Ryan not being in the playoffs like that. Michael Vick only been in the playoffs twice, so in Atlanta Falcons. So
man, and they try to be more damn. Just be more creative at trying to, spark a debate with me. Like that's like Michael Vick. Like that's really the best that you got.
Hey, look,
Michael Vick.
hey, look, Oakland Raider fan, you want to put money on that? He talking about the Raiders will have a better.
No, don't entertain him. He's just man.
He's banned from the island. Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna see his comments. I'm just not gonna say anything to him. He's just talking reckless. I'm just gonna let him talk.
So the Lord of the Discord said you are not worthy of talking to, so there will be no bet. So
there will be no bet. He has spoken. The Lord has spoken. All right.
Don't entertain him, man.
The Lord has spoken.
We appreciate you for tuning in at least, but no.
Yeah, so the Lord of the Discord has said you are not worthy.
Hey, listen, is everybody in the chat enjoying the stream so far? I know y'all are. Are y'all enjoying yourselves on this Monday night?
Look. I'm about to say, I think they are, because they looking at us like, really? Michael Walker said my uncle who will put Barkowski over Vic.
I mean, your uncle probably like 80 years old. Of course he gonna do that. No disrespect. Like my dad love the hell out. He still love the hell out of some damn Dale Murphy. So like that's what.
Oh, they loving it. They loving it.
Man, appreciate it. But when it comes down to that quarterback topic, that's like a very sensitive topic right there, because you got certain folks that cannot get away from the truth that maybe your quarterback.
You can't handle the truth.
There you go. Can't handle. Hey,
nope.
I gotta get that. I hope I will get a copyright strike for that. But I gotta get that.
He's like, I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that clip in here.
Yeah. Hold on. We got a comment here. This is Kate. This is a Seahawks fan. Like I said, we appreciate everybody that's fans of other teams. He said the modern NFL is going towards young runners than old pocket pass. I wouldn't even say just going against.
That's not even true. Well, no, that's not true whatsoever. All right. Let's stop. Like I made several comments. on this. And like we have several examples. I could just name one off at the top. One of the best scramblers in the game doesn't even want to be a scrambler anymore, and he plays for Seattle. So, like, how the hell you don't even realize that? Like, this your quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He don't even want to be a runner no more. So I'll tell you something right there. Tom Brady been playing since Methuselah. So,
Yeah, because I'm about to say, if you look at the average runner as far as outside of Lamar Jackson, the average quarterback that can run averages of 200 to 350 yards a season. So that's, like I said, just because you have the ability to run doesn't mean you got to run for 1,000 yards.
Josh, go ahead, Jay.
Nothing. I have nothing to say. These comments are crazy, man. Crazy.
J-Rod, the Lord is not feeling it today, boy. Y'all about to get 40 days, 40 nights of rain, bro.
Chad Garrison said somebody put him in timeout. Who putting folks in timeouts without us say something?
I've seen two comments that's just like, oh my gosh, you guys
put them up so we can see them. I want to see.
All right, I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one.
Give me at least one so we can see. Isn't a pocket passer.
Who?
Josh Allen's not a pocket. Yeah, we know he's not a pocket passer.
Yeah,
they kept his ass in the pocket in the playoffs, and it didn't do so well for him. So yeah,
we already know that already. And this one right here, this one is just gonna minus everything.
All right, let's see. Lamar Jackson better than Vic.
No, not true. Not true at all. Vic was always a better passer. Lamar Jackson run RPOs. RPOs are versions of the option. So that's not even a real pass, okay? That's just be real. It's not even reading the NFL defense. Y'all got to understand what an RPO is. An RPO is a run pass option. What he's doing is reading the linebackers, and what the safeties are doing. Because he's looking at the safety so he can throw deep. So if that deep option, he's gonna take it. But for the most part, he's not even reading the defense. He's reading the linebackers and the defensive line. So it's not even a real pass, okay?
Joshua, I'm gonna need you to cut it out, all right?
Hey, are you saying that only because the way the offense is constructed to where Josh Allen can run the ball too? Is that the reason why you saying that?
9 routes. Have you seen Hollywood Brown run anything other than the 9 route?
No. He said Josh Allen is better than Matt
Ryan okay.
Right now.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah.
Man, Hollywood Brown, that motherfucker is Taylor Gabriel. What you talking about?
Right, that's it. All he running fucking down routes.
Yeah, you're right. Gabriel. That's all he do. That's all he is. But let's see. Somebody proven said put his ass in the corner.
Can I believe y'all, man? We got 200 people up in here, and y'all, man, look.
Hey, 199. Joshua said that's a part of it. I'm like, dude, that's a part of it. But like he said, Mike, what do you always say? Continuation and consistency.
Bruh, it's not a real pass. It's not even a real pass. Okay, I don't know. I can't make it any clearer. Run, pass, options. That's not even a real pass. Okay. It literally has RPO. It literally had run in the description. Okay, it was like
hey, Mike. Like I said, these people said they just doing it because they wanted to see what your ass was gonna do. Like
I get that.
You know how they go. Yeah, I know these. I've seen these names before, so it ain't like I ain't never seen these names.
I should know by now that I only rant what I feel like it. Y'all can't make me rant, okay? That's why I'm the great one, okay? It's on my timing. All right, that's it. And bringing up Vic like that's the best you got. I mean,
and look what Skyboy said. It literally has run in the description.
That's why I said, like, you ain't even look, bro.
I love it. I love it, bro. This shit is funny as hell, bro. Dude, you gotta realize too, man. Like I said, quarterback running the ball, it's a luxury to have, but it's not a necessity. Because if you ain't throwing the ball consistently, such and such, to where you can win games with that running ability, you ain't nothing more than just a running back.
Vic wasn't I wouldn't necessarily say Vic was an elite passer, but he was a much more developed passer than Lamar ever did. Lamar has the ability to be a good passer if he gets out of that college offense. That's what I'll say. And I say he has the more. I wouldn't even say he's a better athlete than Mike Vick. Like Mike Vick is just being humble when he's talking about Lamar. Like Mike Vick is we talking about special players that ever played the game. Michael Vick is the elite of the elite. When we talk about elite players, it's only him and Deion Sanders. Where I say Bo Jackson, you throw Bo Jackson in there. We talk about elite athletes. Those three right there, I don't think you can't duplicate those guys. So Vic is Vic, Deion is Deion, Bo Jackson is Bo Jackson. I mean, the man had his own video game, bro. Like,
man, Bo Jackson was a cheat code, bro. Fuck all.
Bro, come on, man. That dude too big, 240, running a 4.3, 4.2. Whew, Lord have mercy. Like I said, those are just special athletes, and like that's disrespectful to say Lamar Jackson is better than Michael Vick on any level. He just has the opportunity to be a runner in this era. If Michael Vick was in this era, Michael Vick he'll destroy this family because the league is actually designed for mobile quarterbacks to be successful. Being the rules, you can't chuck DBs, you can't clip offensive linemen. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do a lot of stuff now. Like Michael Vick could eat this damn this league alive. That's why you see guys like Fields, Josh Allen, them coming up so quickly. They be able to like put up numbers so quickly because the rules are tailored to him. And you put Michael Vick in this era, and stop. That man probably rushed for 3,000 yards. Crazy as hell. Michael Vick ran a 4.2 at quarterback, bro. And I don't even think that was like a real I think he was even hurt or slowed down or something like that. Michael Vick is a freak athlete, bro. Like, come on. Like I said, I don't hate the man, but like, look, man, stop. Lamar is not no Michael Vick, bro. I like Lamar, but he's not Vick.
It depends. Like I said, it's all gonna kind of depend.
Lamar had the luxury of having the defense, so he's able to do that. He's able to do that. The things that he's doing. He has the luxury to run the ball because.
And Baltimore always had a defense.
His defense ain't always down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like when you are down, you can't do all that. You can't do all that damn running like that. You gotta throw it. So he's always had a defense that. That helps his ability to be able to, create with his legs. He do things when he feels like it. Like Michael Vick didn't always have great defense. We had some good defenses, but we didn't have no Baltimore type defenses.
Ain't nobody got no damn Baltimore defense, bro.
Right.
Let us have that. Let us have that.
Exactly.
Y'all just don't know. Get Matt Ryan a defense like that.
Get a half-ass defense at that.
Man, I guarantee Matt Ryan will win 2 Super Bowls in a row if their defense comes along the way that I feel that it can. It's gonna take time, but like this man, he can win 2 Super Bowls easily. Just with his ability. Matt Ryan don't make mistakes. He's like Tom Brady and Drew Brees. They don't make a lot of mistakes, bro.
But they always say that every quarterback is going to at least have one of those games where they're going to make mistakes. It's far few in between. It ain't Nathan Peterman out there.
Right.
I know a lot of Falcon fans that say that Matt Schaub is better than Matt Ryan. Forgot about 2007, 2008, where he had 6 to 7 straight games of pick sixes. Y'all forgot about that in them years, didn't you?
And then we sent his ass to the Texans after that.
No. That was the Texans. I remember. Because they had drafted Matt Schaub because they didn't know if Michael Vick was going to be healthy. So they needed a quarterback in the 3rd round. I remember the Falcon fans was pissed off about that because I remember I used to read the forums and stuff on the line. They was mad about that. They were like, why? How dare you draft another quarterback? We got the quarterback right here. But what happened was when Mike Vick got hurt one week, Matt Schaub threw almost 400 yards against the Patriots. And he became a trade commodity, which ended up with the Texans. He had that one year where he led the league in passing, and then I think it was like the following year he broke an NFL record for most picks, consecutive games throwing pick sixes. And he ended up being a backup after that. Yeah, because I remember he was like a running joke on ESPN, like. What's the over under that Matt Schaub gonna throw a pick six this game?
Yeah,
he became a career backup after that.
That is so funny,
bruh. I remember that shit. That shit made me laugh. I was like, "What the?" I was like, "Wow."
Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that one.
Yeah. That why. Yeah. Hey, hold on, Triple G. That's why I say he threw for 5. He threw for 40. It was like 48-73.
It was close. It was really close.
Yeah, he was the top passer of that league, and I remember the next season when he got his ear hole blew off when who I think it was Von Miller blew his ear off. He was throwing pick sixes right after that. After he got hit like that, he was throwing pick sixes. Every week it was like, damn.
Right. I know I seen somebody said it in the chat, but yeah, shouts out to 200 people that's still here. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. But what they say?
What he said? It was 4,770.
Yeah, it was something close like that. Cause that was I'm trying to think. I don't even think they made the playoffs that year. No, they did because that was the Arian Foster damn near ran for like fucking 1,500 yards that year.
Yeah.
So they had an offense. Their defense was kind of like kind of like this because it was Dante Robinson and D'Amico Ryans and stuff like that. DeMarcus Fagan, but their defense was kind of like, could be, maybe, boom. Well, I just remember that following year, boy. I remember pick 6 week 1, pick 6 week 2, pick 6 week 3, pick 6 week 4. I was like, God,
you get a pick. You get a pick.
6. Boy, he was the Peyton Hillis of the quarterbacks.
Oh man, not Peyton Hillis.
Yes. I'm sorry, I had to go there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then. And whatchamacallit, Devon Johnson said right here, yeah. Arian Foster and Andre Johnson. That's all they had on offense. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Kyle Shanahan was the OC of that team.
He wasn't calling plays. Don't even. We're not gonna give him the credit. He wasn't calling plays. Don't even try it. Don't even try it, y'all. I already looked at. I already did my homework on that. Y'all know that who was the one? The one that Denver tried to,
You're talking about Gary Kubiak. Yeah, Gary Kubiak was.
Kubiak was always the play caller there. Kyle Shanahan was not calling plays.
Because Kyle Shanahan was the quarterback's coach, right?
He was the quarterback's coach and offensive coordinator by name, but he was not calling plays. That always stayed with Kubiak. He was not the play caller, so we're not gonna give him credit for that. All right, that's not. He don't even get no credit for that. He get the credit for what he did in Cleveland. He did a good job in Cleveland, turning that team around.
Derek Anderson,
right,
for 1 year.
For 1 year, so he was not calling plays. Everybody who even Texas fans know that Kyle Shanahan was not calling plays. That was always Kubiak.
I forgot
He was the offense coordinator for Mike Shanahan. He was the play caller. Him and Mike Shanahan created that style of the West Coast offense. All right, that run first style of the West Coast. They created that. So he was the one that was calling the plays. All right, so let's get that straight. I don't like giving Kyle Shanahan no credit. He's a great running play caller. He's a great run and play action play caller. That's all he is. All right. So we.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad you said that because now we need to show Dirk Cutters. Former friend.
God, you did not just.
Yes, I did. Now, for everybody that's saying that Dirk Cutter is terrible, let me read you how terrible he was.
Ooh, Lord. Have mercy, Jesus.
As head coach, as an OC, he's only had 2 teams that was in the top 6 in winning percentage. Everybody else was on average of 23.
Sheesh. Ooh. My goodness.
So that means
teams got worse.
Since 2007, as a coach, and this is what we talk about, former friend and how garbage his ass is. As a coach, head coach, offensive coordinator, 2 playoff seasons. from 2007 to 2020. Four Matt Ryan's 9 playoff seasons was with Dirk Cutter.
Oh man,
I got gas. Now.
He probably is gonna come after me here. He been coming after me ever since last season. Fuck it. Tony right be putting that shit out like, Dirk Cutter coming for your ass, right? Like, shit. I got a big ass bag of potatoes waiting on his ass too. At least he can cut them motherfuckers. At least he'll do something successful.
That's funny.
That man hurts. We do something.
Look what he put. Look what he put.
Look. Here you go. As an OC with the Falcons, that's 5 seasons. 2012, they was number 1 in the league as far as winning percentage. 2013, they was 26.
I told you, his offenses always get worse.
I'm not even talking about offense. I'm just saying.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. I understand that his teams and offenses tend to get worse because people figure out what they're doing.
Wow.
It always happened with Dirk Cutter. That first year he's doing great, and then the second, third year,
exactly.
Especially
got bad.
His Jacksonville career was worse.
Yeah, I saw that. Definitely. I've been doing my homework on him too, and I was like, "Yeesh." You brought that up. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know why this dude why we even brought him back."
Devon Johnson said Dirk made James Winston look bad. No, James Winston made himself look bad.
Yeah, that ain't Dirk. That man.
That's some of Dirk. That ain't all Dirk, but that's some of Dirk. That's some of him. The motherfucker ain't had as a head coach for Tampa Bay.
That man was
average 6 wins a season. So yeah,
that man gave that 30 for 30.
30 for 30.
30 for 30.
30 chicken nuggets and 30 wings. with a side order of crab legs, boy.
And they said that my man's got his eyes checked after that season.
Shit. Dirk Cutter make your ass want to get your eyes checked, because every time you watch his goddamn offense on the field, you be like, nigga, what the? I'm blind.
Somebody said who all got cut? Do we name all of them?
Now, so far it was Eli Noku, it was Zach Dawes, Chris Rowland, and Kobe Jones. As of right now. I knew that fumble after interception was gonna cost his ass.
Mm-hmm.
That was gonna cost him. He said, "What?
Kobe.
Sorry, Kobe. You not the right Kobe. I'm sorry. You ain't even Kobe Jones that used to play in the MLS, motherfucker. Nah, your ass getting cut."
Wow.
Dang.
I like Kobe Jones. I know I like MLS Kobe Jones. That was one of my favorite players.
Lot of jerseys.
Oh yeah, LA Galaxy definitely. But yeah, this Kobe Jones was not it. Jalen Hawkins, I really don't expect him to get cut. Cause he's good. He's good for special teams. I don't think they're gonna cut him.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, he'd be good for special teams. TJ Green, he probably gonna get cut. Yeah, it's gonna, like I said, tomorrow. Like I said, don't be surprised y'all gonna get a show tomorrow, cause yeah, we get some names up here, but everybody gonna be like, woo.
I like that one. I like this one right here.
What you got? Kobe fell. Damn, he was bumbling, stumbling, rumbling down the. But he wasn't even doing that. He just he called the ball. He just said, "Bloop." That was him. Bloop.
That man started. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what that man was thinking holding that ball like that.
That boy was on the inky blinky side of the game, holding the ball like he was.
Hey, that call would. I mean, even if he scored, that would have got called back because of the blind side, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It would have got called back, but still, even if it didn't, you don't run the ball with like that, boy. Like I told you, you run that bitch like you like you ain't trying to lose nothing. You like this. I'll be
Hold
running
that
the ball
ball.
like this.
We know how them big boys be running the ball like that.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Like, ooh. I'll be slow as hell running the ball, but ain't nobody been punch that bitch out my hand. Just like you said, J Rock, before the show, he like Kobe Jones had he had the bag and fumbled it.
Fumble the bag. Fumble the bag hard.
You fumble the bag.
You don't
Can't
do
fumble the bag, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, Keith Spencer said, carry the ball like he had a loaf of bread. Yes. Yes, you could tell. It was the cheap bread too. It wasn't no honey, oats or nothing. It wasn't nothing good. He had the great value bread. That's how he was holding it.
That's a good question.
What's up?
He said, how you guys feel about the new cut blocking rule? You know what? That's kind of hard to tell because it's not. I don't know. I guess teams are adjusting to it, but I haven't really. I gotta actually see it like in the regular season because I know we're gonna see a lot more.
Well,
What they try?
It's designed to keep the DBs for falling that defensive offensive lineman and tight end knees. A lot of them getting chop blocked by those DBs. Outside, the DBs are not even trying to make a play on the ball. They're just diving at their knees so they can, set the edge. I actually like that rule. I don't like for players to run head first. And we already trying to eliminate, concussions and whatnot, and like DBs falling at their legs and knee injuries and things of that nature. But it's more so. I think that rule is more so has to do with the concussion protocol because they DBs, they see a big offensive lineman, they not even trying to hold the point. They just dive at their knees. It's like you gotta protect the offensive lineman too. Just because they big and 340 pounds don't mean they don't need protection. All right, they knees hurt too. Okay.
So I got a question for you, Mike. How long do you think it'll take a lot of people to adjust to that?
For a guy like Dean Pease, it won't matter because he gonna send corner blitzes. Like he's gonna send corner blitzes to combat that. He gonna send blitzes to combat that. Like that's how you combat, that offensive play callers taking advantage of that rule, by running stretch plays and whatnot. That's how you combat that. Just send a blitz there, and they won't have to worry about diving at people's knees and stuff. Like if you could tackle, so like it forces coaches to be coaches because you can't dive at people's knees. Like that's how they used to solve everything. All right, I can't get there. I'm just dive like kamikaze style. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what they do. Like you force to coach these players up now. I mean, honestly, I think the NFL needs more coaching because people out here just being reckless, throwing them. They just out here blitzing and just tackling with their head. We don't need another Dante Robinson like running to a brick wall. We don't need any of that no more. So I actually love the rule. I know it's not popular, but DBs will literally like sacrifice themselves to just stop one play. And we don't need that Dante because I thought he was dead after he ran to. I thought Dante Robinson was dead, but I ain't gonna lie, he was paralyzed or something.
Yeah, he was more of he wasn't even that damn corner. He was more like a goddamn suicide bomber out there.
Right. He was a damn suicide bomber. So like, I love the rule to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's more so they're trying to cut down on the injuries as far as both sides of the ball.
Yeah. I'm all for protection.
Because if you look at outside the tackle box, that's where, like, especially when you're cut blocking, you're really at the most vulnerable as far as a defender.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if it's like a confined space, see, now you're on that borderline of chop block and hurting somebody in close quarter distance. See, when you're out like that, when you're outside the tackle, see, they want to eliminate. They really want to eliminate the chop block on the screenplay. That's really what it is, more than anything. Because if you look at the way the rule is constructed, it's more so for the screenplay than anything.
Yeah,
you can still chop. Yeah, you can still chop block, but you can't do it on the screenplays. You can't do it on those rub routes and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely not rub routes. Yep.
So that's what the Patriots have been doing for quite some time. They were getting away with that, with that chopping people, on those screenplays and those short plays. So, get Gronk at open field and he do his thing, so like that's what it's designed for.
Right. So, yeah, then like you say, you got the crap back blocks too. Like really what they're trying to do is they're trying to eliminate all possibilities of hurting somebody as far as it be knees or that crap back block, because all football players know when you got that opportunity to crap back somebody, you finna take it. Like, he don't see me, I'm finna blow his ass a new one. But that's where all them neck injuries and stuff come in at.
I don't know if it may be a 10. It may be, I don't know if it's a 15-yard penalty, but I know it is a penalty, a personal foul on defenders when they do those chop blocks. When even on offensive side and the defensive side of the ball, like when DBs come diving at the offensive lineman play on the edge, that's illegal. And the chop block. So it's like they just try to protect everybody. Just an easier way to cut down, eliminate, those unnecessary hits. Like that's the biggest thing, the unnecessary hits that they try to avoid.
Right. Because I think it's kind of, like you said, it's kind of good to kind of enforce like some rules to protect the trenches, protect those guys inside. Because, like you said, that's where they're vulnerable at is them knees, them ankles. You're on that offensive line, ain't nothing but chaos there.
Yeah.
People falling over, getting your ankles rolled up on, trying to block somebody. I know that shit hurts like hell. You trying to block somebody and you get your shit rolled up on by a fullback and a running back and a defensive tackle in one play.
Yeah, that's not cool at all. That's not good at all.
That's why if y'all pay attention to a lot of those offensive linemen, that's why they all got knee braces on, boy. Because they vulnerable. You need them, but they vulnerable.
That prevents your knee from hyperextending like that. So that's why. That's why you have to wear those braces, because anybody fall on your leg, quarterbacks especially. That's why Matt Ryan has been wearing his. He out there look like, it needs to be like leg this big, his leg is this big, but the braces make it look different.
Exactly. And especially when you think about a 310-pounder, especially with them knee, you take them knees out, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's rough. Stone Decatur here says, what defensive ranking looking like? What's the defensive ranking looking like? It's talking about as far as the Falcons, I don't give a damn. As long as they able to get stops on third down, get sacks in key situations, and get turnovers, it don't matter what they ranked at. As long as they in that top 10 in those three categories, that's all I care about. J-Rod said his internet was RIP. I think Dirk Cutter got to his ass tonight.
Dirk Cutter cut the line.
My man.
All you hear is you gonna hear that damn Michael Myers, that Michael Myers music from now on, boy. You better watch it. You better look out the windows and look in the clouds.
I think with Dirk, I think with Farmer Fran for a difference is if you throw W's in front of him, he probably won't move forward. Let's see. We got all right. So like I said, this the Q&A portion of it now. Like I said, y'all go ahead, y'all ask y'all questions. Like I said, we probably gonna do this for another 10 minutes before we wrap it on up tonight. Mafi said, I heard rumors that Philly cut Joe Flacco or Drew Lock. Do you guys want to see them or the development of Josh Rosen? If you got Josh Rosen, what's the use of those two?
Yeah, I don't see a
I don't
need
see
for
a
any
need.
one of those. I mean, Josh Rosen is still a young quarterback. He can still be a valuable backup in this league. I mean, we
Right.
saw Ryan Fitzpatrick make a career out of being a valuable backup. So his
Exactly.
career isn't over. He may not be, a starting quarterback, but he can at least extend his career as a, valuable backup. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, Matt Schaub, out of, after what, 8 years as a starter, like he extended his career like an extra 4 years when he, came back to the Falcons. So it's like there's still value left for guys like that. I just don't want nothing to do with no damn Joe Flacco, to be honest. Like, what the hell? Why do I need him?
But that's one of those cases where you say, well, he was a Super Bowl MVP. They've been bouncing around teams after teams after that. So what value really does that have if you're bouncing from team to team afterwards?
Mm-hmm. That's my own thing. I just don't see the value in signing the Flacco when you have Rosen.
Right.
Because I think Flacco is just a statue at this point. Like, he ain't gonna do too much running. At least I can get something.
But he was always a damn statue, though.
Yeah, that's why it's like I don't see any value of him coming here. I really don't.
Let's see. I stick with Rosen. Skyborn said, is Dante Fowler going to play like a legit starter this year? Like I said, this is going to be kind of like his tail year. We're going to tell because, like I said, now you actually going to have a system that actually accentuates what he does best, which is pretty much, like I said, just cause havoc. Not be stuck with one role. You're going to be multiple roles. Now, if he's not going to be able to put up the numbers that you might think, like maybe 6, 7, maybe 8 sacks this season, then you could really say that, well, he was nothing. He, like I said, without Aaron Donald, he's nothing. But that comes down to, like I said, with Dean Pease, that's his system. If he can able to get 8 sacks out of Dante Fowler, I feel like it'd be a success.
I always tell people all the time, like, you got to stop looking at a team and defensively as an individual, like what that individual can do. Look at his skill set and what he can provide for this thing. Like, he's not here to be a 15 sack guy. Like, that's where ESPN and these major companies of like poison and poison our brain and poison our expectations as far as like reality. One thing when you look at guys like Derek Thomas, RIP Derek Thomas, Lawrence Taylor, a lot of those guys from the Steel Curtain, Mean Joe Green, all those linebackers, they had players next to them, they had players around them, so they could specifically work on that one aspect. Like, Lawrence Taylor wouldn't be Lawrence Taylor. Like, I don't think Lawrence Taylor would have been Lawrence Taylor if he didn't have, those big guys in the middle eating up all that space and allowing him to just roam and do whatever the hell he wanted to. Like that's what we got to look at Dante Fowler at this point. He's not a guy. He's never, even when he was drafted, he was never supposed to be that guy to come in and be, all right, 15 sacks. He was drafted. A lot of these guys are drafted to be a piece of the puzzle. All right. Very seldom that you got guys like Julius Pepper that come out and, right off the rip. All right. He's just a man amongst boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see that a lot in the NFL anyway. Like, even Chase Young, like, he's a piece of that Washington defense. That Washington defense is like they loaded on that damn defensive line, defensive front. You know what I'm saying? So like they was a piece of the puzzle. So let's stop looking at Dante Fowler as a 15 sack guy. He's a guy that's great at setting the edge, and he's great at run defending, and occasionally he can get some good pass rushes in. But that's what he is. He's not Von Miller. He's not Lawrence Taylor. So let's not look at this guy as this 10, 15 sack guy. He's good at what he does, and that's why we're bringing him in. That's why he's an asset to this thing. We got to get out of this ESPN. Like, if you drafted in the top 10, you're supposed to automatically be 10 sack, 15 sack guy. Like, we got to get out of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ndamukong Suh has extended his career because he does the small things well. He eat up blocks, and he beat up offensive linemen. That's what he does. You know what I'm saying? And that's why Tampa Bay winning right now, because he beat up offensive linemen. That's all he does. That's what Ndamukong Suh. He bullies and he beats up offensive linemen, and he allows Shaq Barrett, them guys, to just run around free and do whatever they want to do. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we talking. You got to get out just because you drafted a top 10. You supposed to have 15 sacks. Like, that's crazy. I never understood that.
Like I said, I would rather have a defense with 9 guys with 5 sacks than a defense with 2 guys with 10 sacks and everybody else averaging 2.
Yeah. That's a team effort.
Exactly. That's what it's all about, man. Like I said, that's why we say the trenches are very important, because you're going to have guys to do the dirty work to help everybody.
That man said Sue Hope smash.
Yeah.
That's what he do, boy. That's all he do.
Yeah.
All he do is bully offensive lineman. That's it.
And he want to Warren Buffett's damn apprentices too. So he, yeah. Right. I don't think you won't be messing with him. But I guess we go ahead and kind of wind it down, because I actually want to talk about something too. I don't know if anybody kind of paid attention, but I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna use it at the final top. But we're gonna go ahead and wind it down for the night. And like I said, appreciate J-Rock, appreciate Mad Mike Sports. Here we kicking it with Kstylz this week. Like I said, heavy hitters is coming up soon, so you might not see kicking it with Kstylz that often anymore. Because since the heavy hitter season is about to start, what's the use of even doing it? Yeah, but we appreciate everybody tuning in with us. Like I said, AFN's not about us. It's about y'all that watch the shows, comment, leave comments, talk shit in the goddamn chat. Somebody talking about it thought I shaved my head. Boy, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, that light does hit different.
Eyes.
But that's a damn
that man black as hell. I don't know.
God damn, did you have to say it like that? You make it sound like I'm Idris Albus in this motherfucker. That boy thought I was. Hey, look, I'm about to say that boy thought I was Donald Faison in this bitch.
Oh my God, man. Oh goodness.
I'm one of the scrubs ass motherfuckers.
Oh man.
Somebody, Joshua talk about look like Kyle Kuzma.
Wow.
I can't do the Kyle Kuzma thing. Yeah, he's part of that Kardashian clan. I don't want nothing of that.
No.
But like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, Mike is on the he's on the road to 6.
14 away for 6K. 14.
So
14 people hit that subscribe button, man.
14 hit
Y'all
people.
already know y'all gonna
button.
get quality content. Y'all know if y'all leave a question in any one of our videos, we will get on it to answer it. So it's like I said, it don't even have to be just Falcons related. If you got a question about anything, to be honest.
The real said I got a vicious do-rag collection. Oh, boy,
We got them all. We got them all.
Exactly. He said I collect do-rags like sneakers. Yeah, you see Mike has them goddamn jumped out. You see what y'all done did? Y'all done made his computer jump off. But like I said, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and give my final thought tonight until Mad Mike get his ass back on here. But let's just say, you see that?
Can't be great. I can't be great. They just would not let us be great.
Yeah. Somebody said I thought I changed my religion or something. Nah, boy, I'm spiritual. I don't really follow religions like that. But I got Mike. I'm about to say I don't know if you know. I don't know if a lot of people noticed. ESPN's been taking a lot of L's lately. Did you hear about the story about the football team on ESPN against IMG Academy? So basically, the story is there's a high school team. Hold on, I gotta get the name right because I've been messing the name up. It's a high school football team called Bishop Sycamore out of Ohio.
Oh Lord, they trying to recreate a new LeBron or something?
No, basically what we found out is that this football team doesn't exist. but they had a game on ESPN the other day.
What?
No, so basically what happened was ESPN, they showcased the game. It was between Bishop Sycamore versus IMG Academy. And of course, everybody know IMG Academy is one of like top high schools as far as athletics in the country. So from what I'm reading from the story is Bishop Sycamore football team lied to ESPN about how many Division I recruits they had on their team. Just so they could get their game played on ESPN. Come to find out they got a bunch of 20 and 21 years olds on their football team and they ain't won a game in 3 years. I looked down and said, wait a minute, I know this can't be right. But here's the bad thing about it was they're supposed to be a high school in Ohio State. In Ohio. But the Ohio Athletic Association doesn't recognize them as being in the state of Ohio. They're actually in the state. They actually been registered in the state of Texas.
Bro, ESPN got to do better. I don't even blame them. I blame ESPN. Like, bro, y'all really that damn stupid? Like, are you?
Bro, this shit was so funny though, bro, because it was like,
wow, really ESPN? Like you,
no,
like you let you
no,
really
no. Hold on, Skyborn. I'm gonna go ahead and spell it in here for you. Hold on. You gonna see it in there. It's the Bishop Sycamore football team. And apparently, they head coach supposed to have a warrant for his arrest or something for some shit. For some.
Bro, look.
But
wow.
Look. Hey, like I said, for everybody, that's your homework tonight is look up this article. Look up this story. This story is, bruh, they had football players that were 19, 20 to 21 years old. These motherfuckers wasn't even eligible to be a high school football team. Bruh, it was the movie Unnecessary Roughness all over again. Hold on. Let me, like I said, I'm just give you a little snippet. And this was on SB Nation because they got beat by IMG Academy 58-0. So this is the funny part about it. Okay, so I'm gonna read this article. This is SB's Nation here. He said, if you tuned in and watched high school football on ESPN this weekend, you may have noticed the prestigious IMG Academy, the established Florida-based incubator of college athletes and future NFL pros, play against the clearly outmatched Bishop Sycamore, a school almost nobody has ever heard of. They beat them 58-0. But what happened was Bishop Sycamore lied to ESPN. Like I said, they lied to ESPN and told them how many recruits they had going into D1 schools. Came to find out they had none. And these folks, and bro, here's the bad part about it. This football team only has 30 players on the team.
And ESPN fell for it. Like, how do you fall?
They got 30 players on the football team.
How, like, again, ESPN, how do you fall for that? Like are we?
I don't know how they fell for it, boy, but that thing had me dying laughing. Because they played 2 games this week. They played a game on Wednesday and Friday. And you know, most high school football teams don't play no 2 games.
Boy, I tell you too.
Yeah, it says the school was not listed in the directory of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. We know the team exists. We know it played last season. This was the start of its second year. The rest of it's mystified. So last year they was 0-7 last year.
Again, how does ESPN fall for it? Well, I guess that's the reason why everybody leaving that bullshit, because of shit like this. But I tell you the truth,
bro, Twitter been going in on this shit. ESPN said they couldn't find a roster, so they just trusted that they were good.
Damn. Oh my God.
They said they couldn't find a roster on none of the websites. Even the school website, they couldn't find a roster.
How the hell you fall for that shit? How the hell you fall for that shit? Boy, ESPN, like, y'all should never, ever. Oh my God. That's
Boy, they is going in on Twitter on this, bro. That is so funny, bro. I seen that, man. Somebody put us. I'm gonna say it like this. Somebody put a damn meme up. They were talking about the the new Bishop Sycamore quarterback gonna end up being T.I. You gonna have Quavo gonna be the new quarterback next season for them.
Hey, you better than that. I'm guessing, goddamn. I'm just puzzled how ESPN fall for that. That's. I'm like, bro, like, how do you fall for that?
Bro, this shit, bro, it is crazy, dude. Because it's like they lied about the prospects. They lied about how old the prospects were. Bro, they was 19, 20, 21 years old, still getting smashed. That's the part nobody talking about. Y'all 21 years old and y'all still getting allegedly 21 years old and y'all still getting smashed out by some damn 15, 16-year-old kids.
I don't know why you even go through with that.
You said because it was talking about a week ago. Bishop Sycamore posted a GoFundMe campaign seeking $20,000 for equipment, and they wish they raised under $200. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. My bad. Yeah, bruh. They were talking. Look, bro, they got pictures of this team. They say this team got different. Each player got different equipment from everybody else. They can talk about like at
Man,
least
that got
seven.
no way. That got to be a joke. That got to be a running joke or something.
Bro, I'm looking at articles right now, bro. They're not just one. It's like 4, 5 different articles. I'll make sure that this was a joke. This
But
was not a joke.
I'm sorry. I refuse to believe that's not a joke. There's no way in hell you fall for that shit.
Because they were talking about they went 0-6 last year, and they had a margin of they lost by cumulative scoring margin of 227-42.
Yeah, that's got to be a joke. That's an inside joke. That's playing. I'm not believing that.
Bruh, hey, just put the name up. I'm gonna show you when we get off of here, man. I'm gonna show you. But like I said, you got anything you want to tell? Get them to me at the end of this show.
Uh, no, not really. Just hey, man. Don't be ESPN. I'll just say that. Don't be ESPN. Be smart. Hit that subscribe button here. We'll keep you in touch with actual real events. I don't like I'm just baffled on how they even fall for that. Like I'm just like, wow.
Boy, they said that most of the guys on the football team played JUCO football.
All right, I'm done. I'm done. All right, y'all hit that subscribe button, man. Damn. Y'all hit that subscribe. y'all hit that subscribe button, man. It's getting to a point where it's just like, damn, ESPN, y'all can't get no lower than what y'all are. Jesus Christ. All right, y'all hit that subscribe button. 14 away from 6K, man. I appreciate everybody for joining us and continuously supporting us here. We gonna continue to do these live shows, these post-game shows. I can't wait it. I really can't wait, bro, for the season to really get started. See what we have in store. But that's all I got to say.
My bad, Mike. Not my bad, Mike. They was talking about awful announcers also spoke to a parent of a former player who confirmed housing has been issued for Bishop Sycamore with players getting evicted from apartment houses. What the fuck? You motherfucker living in apartments. I'm sorry. It's just my bad, Mike. My bad, man. That shit just threw me off right now.
How the hell you fall? Again, how the hell you fall for this shit? I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't understand it.
Oh my goodness, Jesus Christ! Yeah, these folks looking like, bro, I'm logging off, man. Ain't no way in hell this shit is real. They look, Mike. They looking like this. Look, they looking like. I know this shit ain't real.
Yeah, they can't be real, bro. They can't be.
Solo A said they pulling players out of Section 8.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like I said. Bobby said they high schoolers that couldn't graduate with a 1.9 GPA.
Damn,
bro. Oh my goodness. All right, man. Like I said, man, Kstylz here, man. We trying to like I said, on the road to 500. Need about 80 I said about 88, 87 more to get to the next goal, which is 500. Like I said, appreciate everybody tuning in. Um, like I said, y'all just be on the lookout for everybody's content. Like I said, Mad Mike Sports, Jew Talk Sports, Miss Maggie T, Red Clay Sports on Saturdays. That's Twisted Torch TV. That's Magnus. Um, that's Rich. And also, like I said, y'all got a chance to see Money Man last week. Hey, we trying to do some things around here. Like I said, hey, football season upon us. And college football season is really upon us, even though we started this past weekend. But like I said, appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, we here say AFN, we ain't here to play. We here to stay. You ain't gotta go home.
You gotta get the hell out of here.
Hadouken!